doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on this cold. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
Yeah, and all Jared Goff does every year, Mike, is lead one of the most prolific offenses in the NFL. But I'm not sure he gets the credit he deserves. I think so many people wanted to give credit to Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell, and rightfully so, as he makes this transition to kind of the next era of Lions football without Ben Johnson. I think people are going to see just how big of an impact Jared Goff had, not only in the 15 games they won last year, but they believe they have a Super Bowl contending team in Detroit. We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A second down throw for Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at 4th down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
So although his rookie season didn't go exactly according to 17 games, and I know there were some ups and some downs, he's got a new regime now, new stability, new head coach, and I think it's going to allow all of his physical talent we saw coming out of college.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback...
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Side by Odunze. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of
That is
22
well
yards.
done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A play fake. Now Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Williams to the air once more. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34.
26-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Throwing again, Williams. Moving left, he's going to keep it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
16-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 more yards.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Lions offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. This one completes to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
First and 10.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On play action, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So after 1, it's the Lions who have the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On second down, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On third down, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain.
6 yards.
And that'll set up fourth down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3. Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And 5.
Third down, they need 5. Now, Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. That's the 3rd-round rookie pick, Isaac TeSlaa.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Duvernay to return. Wow! And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Over the middle, he's got Burden.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. In motion, it's Odunze. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So pushed back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one, taken in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it, and the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7.
Score Bears 10, Lions 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Second down and 3. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Isaac TeSlaa was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Quick throw, taken in. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Third down and 3. Here's Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it to the goal line and in. Isaac TeSlaa. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more. It will take a first-half lead into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
And this is what happens when your
line.
offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 more yards.
They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard
Starting to see a
line.
back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Here's a handoff to Swift. He'll push forward for about a yard. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
Rodriguez on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. He gets this one to Moore. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Goff. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Lions first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions are out to a 21-10 lead.
Bears 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. The right side, caught by Burton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help. Because if he doesn't, we're going to be in for a long day.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage.
And he will score! Game on! DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the
now Williams. He'll swing that out line. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Got, in trouble, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, he gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 7.
Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Bears first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
13 yards.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Kmet. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
35-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. On third down, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Throwing again, Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to talk things over before third down. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been. And it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Williams to the air once more. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will score! DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5.
Makes the score Lions 28, Bears 23.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
first down inside the 35. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On first down, it's Goff. That one outside to Gibbs. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.